My name is Azarus. Welcome back to some more Incredibox. I hope you're having a lovely day. Hope you're having a good day. So of course we're playing more Incredibox. We're playing a mod called The Hotel. Now from the looks of this front picture, first off, really cool, dude. I like the little lightning bolt in the background. The backlighting, fantastic, majestic even. Colors are pretty nice. I don't know what kind of hotel we're getting into here. But before we get into this mod, let's check out this week's fan art. So we got one coming in from it's Amy. This one was from when Dino, the Discord bot, was supposed to remind everyone that my video came out, and it never did. It does its job for weeks at a time, and then for some reason, it just takes a break. And then the best part is, hours later, then it's like, alright, I'll post it now. This gave me some vivid memories of my frustration with Dino. One more chance. But this is fantastic. The on-the-spot artwork is so fun. I absolutely love seeing them, especially when like a bug appears in my room. Someone makes artwork out of it. My frustration with Dino depicted as artwork. I love it. Alright, next up we got one coming in from Cake is Cool. Getting some very dread fan art. This is really cool actually. I like the two sides to it. Of course you got the normal Azarus on the right, corrupted one on the left. I guess holding ferrofluid, while the one on the right's holding some bread. Perfect depiction. Now, is that a disco light at the top? Are we in a dance party? I was gonna say you put dots next to the AZA, but I get it now, because they're two different variations. That's smart. I also kind of look like Venom. This is giving you Venom vibes. Oh, that's kind of fun to say. Venom vibes. Alright, next up we got one coming in from El Gato. The cat. We get a nice Azarus floating head. I think I'm eating bread here, and I think I'm getting high off that bread. So, I don't know what's in that bread. This guy's just chilling. You can see the slight hint of red in the whites of the eyes. Kind of look like one of those instruments that is like that mouth that you open and it makes noise. Overall, pretty cool, man. Next up, we got one coming in from Mono. It's me in a bread suit. I've seen a lot of fan art of me in a bread suit. It's fantastic. And it's definitely something I think I might have to purchase here eventually, a bread suit. How shocked would you be if the next video I'm just wearing a massive bread suit that takes up the whole camera? That's some cool art. We got this last one coming in from Turmeric Tunes. This one is a recreation of the tribal mod? Is that what this one was? A very peaceful, nice mod, and it was a really fun one to cover. Relaxing, and it's definitely something I would listen to while I'm just chilling at the beach. Thumbnail recreation on point again. I love the ukulele. Oh, I like how you put your Turmeric Tunes on the ukulele too. That's awesome. You always do such a great job with recreating these thumbnails. This one gives me a nice, relaxing vibe. But that's gonna wrap it up. I do appreciate you guys throwing in your artwork. It's awesome. Take a look at the credits. This was developed by PersonFromGreece and Limes. Two familiar names, man. Special thanks to Jester for making Melody 5. Oh, okay. And RK for the car design. And the bonus? So there's a bonus. Alright, from the start, not bad. I like the background. It's nice blue. I don't know what's up with these like borders here. Maybe it's just a part of the background. We also have a bonus polo. Now, I'm notorious for skipping bonus polos, so now that's here, I can see it. And then, of course, we have a bonus. Let's get into this first beat. The eyes, again, they only appear when you click on an icon. That's cool. We are starting off really strong with that beat. That sounded fantastic. The animation on that was really cool too. Yeah, I like the glowing eyes on the face too. Reminds me of a few polos from different mods we've covered. Again, who knows what kind of style this is going for. I'm still confused. But we're going to continue on. We've got beat 2, the headphones. I will say they're going crazy with these first beats. That sounded really good. That almost looked like me, right? It had the hair. I might not have green eyes, but I have the headphones on. It also looks like they're following the same color, right? I think these ones are cyan, red, like a dark purple and a yellow. Let's move on to beat 3. We got the hat. Wow, okay, getting the hi-hats in here. I like the part when the Polos hat glows up. Nice touches to it. I like the animations for these. Oh, the eyes change along with his hat changing, and then like marks appear on the Polo's face. That's really cool. All right, we're gonna move on to this fourth one here, like a number pad or something. It's a launch pad. Oh my god. I feel like I haven't seen those in such a long time, man. Yeah, it's like you can assign different sounds to each of the pads on the launch pad. Just look up a launch pad, dude, you know what I mean? And I've tried one before. I think it takes a lot of practice because that thing was kind of hard to use. I'm loving these beats. Beats are sounding a little too good. Ooh, I'm on the 5th beat. Oh my god, what is that? What did we just witness? The animation, that was really cool. The eyeballs moving around too. Has a lot of drama to this beat. So the eyeballs in this polo remind me of Terraria, the Moon Lord, when his eyeballs come out. Okay. Without context, that's kind of wild, but you know what I mean if you played it. We're gonna move on to the effects now. Seems like we might be getting some bass. Okay, that was actually really cool. Not the bass though. We're switching it up here, giving us a little bit of time to process this bass once it comes. I'm hoping it's bassy. And so far, it sounds like we might be getting pretty crazy bass. That one was really cool though. Alright, we're gonna be moving on to effect 2. Kinda looks like a Santa hat, but it's not Christmas. Awesome animation, fantastic sound. How do you come up with this? Like, it's a drawer that the bottom shelf is opening and closing to reveal a light with faces on them. Like, explaining it, I sound actually insane. And then on top of the dresser is a bell that's ringing. That was me describing it. We still didn't get the bass though. I was expecting it to be there. Next up, we're moving on to effect 3, the bass. This one's bass. Coming from a crazy looking robot. What was going on there? A lot of detail to the pole design and the animation. And still confused on what kind of hotel we are staying at here. I like how he has some hair too at the top. But we're going to be moving on to this 4th effect now. Oh my god, that one is absolutely wild. The polo's hair parted, displaying his crazy looking eyes. A horror themed polo in this mod. What? Alright, next to Lesso. I don't know what the hell. What is this thing? We're moving on to it. Alright, what a switch up from the rest of the polos. We got a line, a second bass though. I always approve of second basses. Yeah, the getup is crazy looking. I don't know, like that's a fluffy jacket. Looks kind of comfy. Wild way to end off the effects now, but we're going to be moving on to the melodies. Wow, that one was really cool. The type of mask that guy had on, really interesting. I like how it glowed with the tunes. It was like a nice bell. Almost sounded like Christmas. It's almost that time. Oh, a cool start. We're going to be moving on to this whistle. It's one of those slide whistles. Wow, and now we're getting Halloween. We got the whistle, all the holidays in here. Another really cool one. Yeah, that was really nice. That one, again, was a slide whistle. I don't know if it did much sliding, but it was a whistle. Like an actual human whistle. Alright, we're gonna be moving on to the bow tie. Was that like a third bass? I might argue that. The polo, was it a cow? The switch up in this mod is crazy. I can't even pinpoint a theme here. Now I'm trying to put my finger on what kind of instrument that was. Maybe an organ. Maybe like a low note. We're moving on to this 4th one here. I don't even know what that is. Okay, a lot more electronic, a lot more power. By far the loudest polo in this little set here. Had a very electronic feel. The polo itself definitely looked crazy, messed up, a little demonic, especially the eyes. But I will say that was nice. It was nice. It was okay. All right, next up we got the cello. That's this instrument, right? It's been a minute since I heard a cello or something similar in a mod. And wow, you killed it. They harmonized. It was really good. I feel like it adds a little bit of a dramatic aspect to it too. Maybe this one and this last beat here. It might sound crazy together. But we're gonna be moving on to the voices. Are we gonna get lyrics? I feel like we are. We're gonna get into not the bow tie. That's like a handkerchief. Oh my god, starting off super strong, majestic. That was a choir. The harmonization was there. Everything about it. The pole design, cool. Was that yellow? I don't know about yellow. It had some yellow in it. Besides the point. The eyes were dilating with the tone of the choir. It was so nice. And now we need some lyrics. So let's get some.
You try to be brave. He will come to chase. So you just I'll be here.
Well, it appears my soul has just ascended. See ya. That was beautiful. Those were some really nice vocals. The whole pole design switched up, getting our first lyrics in here, and wow. All right, we're gonna be moving on to voice 3.
You're our last hope. You have powers we don't, so don't mess it up. Don't let him find out, or he will come back and then kill us for good.
Make a song out of this. Like, that was actually insane. Who sang that? Literally, who sang that? That was incredible. The voices in here, the lyrics in here, the vocals on these voice polos, absolutely insane. I want to base the intro off this bonus, but just hearing that polo itself, I might want to do it off the voice here. Continue on with this craziness here. Let's move on to voice 4. Let's see what else we get here.
No more hiding from the world. No matter where you hide, someone will take control.
Wow, it's like a more robotic type of voice because of the polo. The voices, again, continue to be really good. Blowing my mind one polo after another. I'm loving every bit of it. Wow, look at that headphone dent. Well, it's not really a headphone. It's just my hair. And moving on to the last voice here. I don't know what else. I don't know what else we're getting here, but.
Cannot you just go? Leave me here alone while you save your day. I'll be here in a way.
Like 4 voices with lyrics in it. They all sound absolutely amazing. Putting them together, they might sound a little crazy, but this is some top tier voices. We're gonna move on to the question mark bonus polo. Alright, we're getting the Launchpad version 2. It's literally just this one too. Ooh, they have slightly different looks. Okay, beat 6, man. I'm curious if that was like a runner-up for like one of the beats, and they're like, it's good, but like this one's better, but we need to put it in. All right, let's go over these beats together, see how they sound. I'm already loving this mod, so. Oh my, okay, there's a lot going on there. Beats are definitely fast-paced. I think it's gonna go well with everything else. That's all it needs. Let's move on to these effects. bells are insane. Okay, that's crazy. I love this bell one. Actually, I really like a lot of them. I think both basses also go well together, and this one where the hair splits apart, really cool. But this is actually insane so far, so we're going to be moving on to these melodies. I haven't heard a better set of melodies. Sounded so good together. Putting them all together completely, it was fantastic. They all worked perfectly with one another. And I'll tell you what, they're going to make for a good ass mix. And I can't wait, especially with these voices too. There's a lot of things about this mod that are getting me excited. Just look how excited I look. But we're going to be moving on to the voices. The moment we've all been waiting for. Now, I don't know how they're going to sound together, but that might be a little crazy. Only one way to find out. Okay, wow. They all sounded fantastic, and even together, it came together well. Definitely crazy with them all together. Dude, I'm actually really looking forward to this. We're going to go over this mix, and we're going to make a bonus after. Well, no, we're going to make a mix and see the bonus afterwards. So let's hop into this hotel, chill, relax, and let's go ahead and make ourselves a nice, majestic beat. That was actually an insane mod. I am so happy I was able to cover this, because this sounded damn good. Beats, effects, melodies, voices were insane. The only thing I have to say, at times, certain melodies would completely cover up the voices, so I couldn't even hear them. But of course, we still do have a mod to bonus, or a bonus to mod, or a cover to bonus, or a bonus to cover. Let's go ahead and check it out. Thank you to the bonus for completely putting it all together. I understand it now. We got some crazy ass hotels. I don't know about you. Are we staying in this hotel all night? I mean, clearly the guy didn't even get in. He wasn't even able to order a room. He got sucked into this drawer. That explains a lot. I like this style, man. I like this. I don't know if I should cover the bonus for the intro or that Polo, some of the voices. I guess we'll find out. Well, you already know by now, don't you? But either way, dude, this was absolutely amazing. The bonus was fantastic, the animations to it, the story it told about this type of hotel. I absolutely love mods like this, man. But I think that is going to wrap it up. Let me know what you guys think. I do know I had a couple of requests for this, and I think this came out or released 6 days ago, so I'm glad I was able to catch it pretty early. So of course, if you want to play this mod, it's going to be down in the description. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.